Today, around the world, we still see too many children working too many hours daily, undertaking heavy and often dangerous work, and not being able to benefit from a compulsory education. This is child labor, and it needs to stop. At the same time, we must be mindful about what is not child labor. Undertaking safe and age-appropriate tasks for limited hours on the farm can help school children to acquire important life skills. It also allows them to contribute to the livelihood of their family. Unfortunately, the work situation is about the 110 million boys and girls in agriculture goes beyond what is acceptable. There are in child labor in agriculture which represent 70% of all child labors worldwide. We have both a responsibility, opportunities to act. Poverty is the main reason why we still have so much child labor. Crisis, conflict, disasters, and the impact of climate change have made many vulnerable small-scale farmers more dependent on child labor. The COVID-19 pandemic further pushed children into child labor. At least 320 million children have no access to school meals since the outbreak of the pandemic. School closure and economic pressure caused by the pandemic are pushing children to work in the conditions that are often harmful and unacceptable. We need to act now and implement food security and agricultural responses to prevent the children from paying the price of the crisis. Time is running out. 2025 is the deadline to eliminate all forms of child labor in order to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. We need to shift our focus and have a breakthrough in agriculture. The UN General Assembly has declared 2021 to be the International Year for the Elimination of Child Labor. FAO will contribute to the International Year, and today we are already launching an important milestone, the FAO Framework on Ending Child Labor in Agriculture. With this framework, we intend to harness the work of FAO on food security, nutrition, and agriculture to help reduce child labor. What can we do together? We can tailor food security and poverty reduction strategies. We can increase the resilience of smallholder farmers. We can strengthen self-organization of producers and workers. We can apply safer agricultural practices for youth. We can introduce sustainable labor-saving practice and technology. We can make use of digital innovation and much more. I invite you to make use of FAO capacity-building resources such as e-learning courses on ending child labor in agriculture that we develop together with the International Labour Organization and other partners. Agriculture and food security policy, programs, and investments need to also address the root causes of the child labor. Governments, development banks, and the private sectors can increase outreach and scale of child labor-sensitive programs in agriculture. Let us all together do more and do it fast so that the children who are now left behind get a chance to be educated and healthy so that they can become skilled producers and workers in the future. Let us work together, learning together, and contribute together. Thank you.